Which isn't very often.
You little rat.
It's a shame, though. Could have used that straw.
I know.
And if that oil doesn't actually have an owner, I mean, it's not included in the price of the house.
The devil is at your elbow, my child.
If only we could be sure.
You aren't half thick.
Why?
Because you didn't think of the obvious thing to do.
Neither did you, if it's only just occurred to you.
All right, now listen. It's obvious. We simply phone Mrs. Weaver later on and ask her about the oil. Margot's bound to have her new number.
Brilliant.
Quite.
And if that oil is going spare, and somebody else is pinching it, I'm going to be out there with a pitchfork.
Pitchfork's no good, you know.
Why?
Can't lift oil with a pitchfork. What are you doing with those nettles? Oh, no.
You hadn't been waiting long, had you? Just been out doing a little shopping.
Now, the thing is, Margo, may we use your telephone?
Yes, of course.
And have you got Mrs. Weaver's new number?
Yes, I have. She's Isha now.
Nice, Isha.
Yes. There is the racecourse, of course.
Of course.
Here we are.
Tar.
No, I have a proviso.
What?
This telephone call, it hasn't anything to do with organising waste paper or manure collections in Isha, has it?
Nothing at all.
Oh, good. You see, Mrs. Weaver was a very good neighbour, and I wouldn't want you to turn her into a social pariah at one stroke.
No, we only want to ask her if she wants the rest of the oil in her tank.
Oh, I see. If not, you could use it on your range or something.
Something like that, yes.
Well, in that case...
Ah, thanks. We could have helped ourselves, of course, but we couldn't do that.
Oh, of course not.
One does have principles.
Indeed, one does. And sometimes one has to make sacrifices to hold fast to them.
One does. One certainly does.
Yes, so, you see, if Mrs. Weaver says we can't have the oil, one is just going to grin and bear it. Isn't one?
Of course one is. One has just said so, hasn't one?
Nevertheless, one sometimes feels... I'm not going to play charity, you know.
Hey?
No. I've thought and thought about it, but the fact remains I disapprove of the subject and I cannot be a part of it. Oh, they'll protest, I know they will. I would too, at the thought of Miss Hopper having to play the lead. She's never lost that limp, you know.
Ah, well, full marks for sticking to your guns, Margo.
Thank you, Barbara.
I think you're crackers, but full marks.
Yeah, but, what part are you playing then, Margo?
None.
Not even prompter?
Certainly not prompter. No, I'll make it quite clear where I stand.
A long way away.
Exactly. And the others can get on with it, and I wish them well. And I hope it's the total disaster it deserves to be.
But, Margo, turning down the lead, I mean, the first night you're naming lights, well, paint, I can't believe it.
You should do, Tom. We were just talking about principles, weren't we?
Oh, yeah, yes, of course, you're absolutely right, Margo, of course. I'll go and phone Mrs. Weaver. There are not too many of us left, you know, Margo.
Ah, well, Margo, there's always the next production.
I'd set my heart on the Merry Widow, you know.
Never mind.
Oh, well, Jerry will be home in a moment. I really had better start preparing dinner. Oh, pass me my basket, will you?
Yes, of course. Margo?
What?
You brought some black stockings.
Yes.
And if you're not going to play Sweet Charity, that can
Well,
only
I just
mean
thought they'd go with my black dress, that's all.
Really?
Yes, I must start dinner.
Good old Mrs. Weaver. What a nice woman. Good old wealthy Mrs. Weaver.
She said yes.
Yes. It's not on the price of the house, and she doesn't want it. To stop our pigs getting covered in newsprint.
When shall we siphon it off?
First thing tomorrow morning.
What if that chap comes back, the one without the principles?
Good thinking. We'll do it now.
Margo!
Evening, Jerry.
Oh, at least you're still speaking to me.
Bad day?
Disaster?
London Bridge?
No. Snetterton's nose. It's genuine.
Oh, nose.
No laughing matter. As if that wasn't enough, he definitely went one up at lunchtime. I thought I'd score, you see, by ordering a rather decent bottle of claret. Sir likes claret.
Good move.
That's what I thought. And then that swine Snetterton would drink nothing but mineral water, because he likes to keep his head clear for the afternoon.
This campaign is getting dirty.
It'll get dirtier. I'll see to that. Anyone else in a sorrow-drowning mood?
No, thanks, Jerry. We've got work to do. See you later.
Never mind, Jerry. I have a feeling that the evening is definitely going to get better as it goes on.
Why?
Well, never mind. I just have.
OK, Fatima, let's go into the oil business. All right. Tube.
Tube.
Right. This is the one part of siphoning I definitely do not like.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Shan't.
Thanks. Nothing's happening.
Suck harder.
I have. Wait a minute.
The tank's empty. Somebody's had it.
How? We've been here all day.
Well, oil doesn't just walk away by itself, does it? Take the tube, the other end. You've got to take it. Got it? Right.
Honestly.
So I'll come down this way. I'll come down this way. Oh! Nobody's stolen the oil at all. It's draining away. The stupid tank sprung a leak.
What a shame.
Shame? It's more than a shame. It's leaked into the soil. It'll ruin it.
Perhaps it's just a patch. Look, it's firm enough here. See?